everybody, my name is Aubrey. Thank you for joining me today for 30 minutes of core workout. We are going to work our entire core for 30 minutes. It's going to be awesome, it's going to be challenging, and you will not regret it. You'll feel proud of yourself at the end. So let's get started with a little warm-up. Before we warm up though, make sure you grab some water, and if you have one, please grab a mat. If you have a yoga mat or a towel or a blanket would even work, just a little bit of cushion, because we'll definitely be doing a decent amount of exercises that are going to be on the ground, your hands and your knees and everything like that, so just a little extra cushion. So grab that real quick. If you need to pause, go ahead, and we're going to start with the warm-up. All right, let's just get started real quick with nice deep breaths, all the way in and all the way out, and in, out. One more, in and out. Let's head on down to that mat. We're gonna go on our hands and knees. We're gonna do some cat cows. We're gonna go all the way up and all the way down. As soon as you hit that the highest point, go down. As soon as you hit the lowest point, go up. So up, arch your back up and down. Very dynamically, keep moving throughout the whole thing. I want to stay dynamic during the warm-up. All right, we're gonna do bird dogs. So extend one arm out and the opposite leg, bring your knee to the elbow. And let's switch. All right, roll on over. We're gonna do dead bugs, which is the same thing as a bird dog that we just did, except on our backs. So extend opposite arm and leg, and then alternate this one. Make sure you're engaging your core and pulling your belly button towards your spine. And up. But we're gonna put your feet, plant your feet. We're doing crab reach. So you're gonna put one hand behind, the other hand is here, and as you push up, you're gonna reach as far as you can. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Again, plant your feet, one hand behind, the other hand behind you. Hand here, as you lift your hips up, reach as far as you can. All right, let's come on up. We're gonna do knee raises, one side and then the other. You're gonna bring your knee and your hands together in kind of a diagonal, okay? In 3, 2, 1. One side only, and then we'll switch. While you're doing this, you should feel your core pulling your leg up and then releasing your leg down. It should be coming from your core, okay? And switch. Almost there. And rest. All right, so go ahead and grab a drink of water. We have 2 minutes till we start our workout, okay? Today we're going to do 2 rounds. Each round is going to be 5 exercises each. Each exercise is 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And then after that, we will do a superset challenge where we have 4 exercises that we'll do. We're going to do 3 different sets of it, but it's going to be 30 seconds of each one right after the other, all in a row. So it'll be 2 minutes on of exercising, and then you get 30 seconds off. And we'll do that 3 times through for the same exercises. The rounds that we do first here, they're all going to be all different exercises. So during the 15-second break that you have in between each one, make sure you watch me. And I'm going to be showing you what position to get in to start the exercise. Once the 45 seconds starts for the exercise, I'm going to do a few repetitions for you so you can see how it works and what you're supposed to be doing. And then I want you to go for it and do as many as you can. But I might stop and show you a few modifications for those of you who might need or want them. But you just keep going, okay? You can use the modifications if you need to or want to, but make sure that you keep moving during that time, even if I'm stopping, okay? All right, we have 20 seconds left, so let's get ready. We're gonna start on our stomach. We're doing Y to Cobra in a Superman form. So I'll show you what that means. Let's lay on our stomachs and get ready to go. And we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. All the way up Y to Cobra. You're gonna stay up the entire time. So as you can see, you're extending, or I'm sorry, you're flexing your back muscles to pull your arms and your feet up and staying in that position. If you need a break, what I want you to do is go up, down, break, up. Instead of just resting, that way you're going into reps and having a tiny little rest there, okay? Keep pushing. You only have 5 seconds. Get as many in as you can. Make sure you're really flexing that back. And rest. We're gonna flip on over to your booty. We're gonna do arm rotators. So we're gonna be with feet planted, going back into a V and rotating. In 3, 2, and 1. Lean back into a V, and you're gonna bring one hand back behind you and forward, and then the other one behind you and forward. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders back, and I don't want you to scrunch in like this. Keep it back so you can have your head up, chest out, nice deep breaths. Also pull your belly button in towards your spine the entire time. The further back you go into the V, the harder it is. And the further up you go, the easier it is. So you can adjust that as you need to, but make sure you're challenging yourself still, okay? If you're not feeling it by now, we only have 10 seconds left. Lean back a little bit further, okay? 5 more seconds. Get as many in as you can. And rest. We can actually rest right here. We're gonna do some reverse crunches. So we'll be laying back on our backs, but we have a few seconds for that, which is kind of nice to have that sometimes. All right, time's up. Let's go back in 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring our knees forward and then extend them all the way out and back in. You wanna make sure when you extend your feet all the way out and they're not touching the ground, notice, okay? Your hands you can do whatever you want to with. Try not to put them under your bum because that's helping you out a little too much. But whatever feels comfortable for you. I always hold them kind of like this because it feels very neutral for me. Okay, you've got 15 seconds left. Get as many as you can. If you find yourself losing your balance and touching the ground with your feet, try and slow down a little bit. You have 5 seconds. You can do slow and controlled. It's all right. Okay, and rest. We're gonna stay on our back, which is kind of nice. You're getting a lot of rest this time. And we're gonna do some windshield wipers. So you're gonna bring our feet up in 3, 2, and 1. Feet up, and you're gonna go all the way to one side, back up, all the way to the other side, and back up. And try and keep your feet together as much as possible. This one is very tricky. Go down just as far as you can comfortably, So for this one, it's very tricky to get that coordination in and keep everything nice and tight together. Do what you can with it. If you need to and you're finding you can't go very far and get back up, go ahead and do one at a time and start with that, okay? 10 more seconds. Keep pushing. We only have one more exercise after this for this round, okay? And rest. But I want you to come on up. We're gonna be doing a bent over hold, and we're gonna go into an arm rotation. So watch what I do. We're gonna do 10 seconds of each of those, approximately. In 3, 2, 1, bend at the hips, arms forward, and hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, now go into a squat, hands down, and we're gonna rotate. And back up to hold. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Almost there, you guys, almost there. All right, go back down to rotations for 10 more seconds. As many as you can, nice and controlled. Awesome, nice job. So that was our first round. That was round 1. Hopefully you feel it in your core. By the end of that, you should be feeling it for sure. So now we get a nice little rest and we'll do another round. But we're gonna do all different exercises for our next round, okay? So you still have to watch me during that break. We have a minute, that horn that you heard, we have a minute. Make sure you grab some water. Make sure you're not sitting down. We only have a minute rest. I do not want you to tighten up at all. So go ahead and stand up, walk around, move around, do a little dance, whatever feels good. 30 seconds left and we're gonna get started on the next round, okay? Be ready for it, but also enjoy this rest. Nice deep breaths and prepare yourself for the next one, okay? All right, 10 more seconds. We're gonna be starting on our backs. We're gonna be doing V-ups, but we're gonna alternate our hands and feet, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. One foot to the alternate hand. So for this one, if you can't quite reach your toes, that's fine. Try and keep everything like all your limbs nice and tight though, not loosey-goosey. You want straight arms, straight legs. Get as close to your toes as you can. I don't want you to hurt in your hamstrings that you're stretching them too much though, okay? You should be using your core to pull your arms up and bring your hands to your foot, okay? And rest, nice job. Okay, we're gonna go on our sides here on one knee and one hand. This is gonna be your starting position. We're gonna be doing oblique knee ups in 3, 2, and 1. Bring your leg up and bring your hand to it. For this one, if you have to, if you absolutely have to, I want you to try to do straight arm and straight leg. If you need to, you're not able to control that movement, then you can bend as well and you get that same contraction, but it is a little bit easier to balance, okay? 15 more seconds. Get as many repetitions as you can, nice and controlled, okay? Feel yourself starting to wobble a little bit, slow it down and do it controlled. 5 more seconds, let's go, as many as you can, and rest. We're going back on our booties, going up into a crab position, okay? So hands planted, feet planted, and up in 3, 2, and 1. Go up into the crab, and then I want you to bring one foot out, other foot out, foot up, foot up. Booty stays up the whole time. Now, for this one, if you don't have the balance when you put both feet out to keep that booty up at least somewhat. Then what I want you to do is just do one at a time and try and work up to that. So you're just doing one at a time and try and put as much pressure as you can on your heel when you extend that foot. Because the more pressure you put on it, the more you're going to engage those muscles and the easier it's going to be to do both feet at some point, okay? Almost there, you guys. You are almost done with this one. I know it's not an easy one. Nice. Okay. We're going to do those oblique knee ups on the other side now, okay? So just do whatever other side that you didn't do before. I did my right side, so I'm going to do my left. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. I almost did the crunch. You can do the crunch too if you need to, like I said. So for this one, this is more of a V-up. If you're doing this, it's more of the crunch. Either one works, engages similar muscles, but you have to balance more with a V-up. So if you're finding that you're losing your balance, go ahead and do a few knee to elbow in the crunch, and then try and go back to the V, okay? 15 seconds left, as many as you can in. 5 seconds, let's go. Almost there, almost there, almost there, I promise. And rest, nice job. Okay, we're gonna start on our booties. We're doing feet rainbows in just a second. This is our last exercise for this round though, okay? You got this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're gonna go one side to the other side. Okay, for this one, try and lift your feet up as high as you can. If you need something in the middle as a marker of where to go over, go ahead and throw your water bottle there or something like that and use that as something to move your feet over. But if you don't have the balance yet to do both at once, you can do one at a time as well, okay? So this, you're still engaging the same thing. 10 more seconds, you're still engaging the same thing, but try and get both over at the same time. That's gonna be the best. Almost there, you guys, almost there. And rest, nice job. That was awesome. Okay, let's stand on up, because like I said, we don't wanna get our muscles too tight on our rest. That horn means 1 minute, just like before. 1 minute rest, make sure you grab your water. Next, we're doing our supersets challenge. Yeah. So this first round is gonna be slightly more difficult than the next 2 rounds, only because, oops, excuse me, only because you don't know what exercises to expect. I will be doing the same thing and letting you know, but it might take you a little bit to get to that next one. That's totally fine. You have 2 more rounds of it too, so you'll know the second and third round what to do, okay? 15 seconds and we're gonna get started. We're starting on our stomachs. 10 seconds, make sure you're ready. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Flex that back, and I want you to do swimmers. You should be doing up and down, alternating. Again, same as earlier, make sure you flex that back. You're using those back muscles to pull your arm and your leg up. This is a little more coordination though, because you're alternating them. Do as much as you can, as many as you can. If you need to slow it down to control it, that's fine too, okay? All right, and roll on over. We're doing boat crunches. We're doing knees to chest. Make sure your chest is still up, face up, shoulders back. If you need some balance on this one, go ahead and touch your hands behind you and bring those together, okay? 10 more seconds of that one. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And you're done. Flip on over. We're going into a low plank position. We're doing rainbows, hip to hip. Dip that hip onto the pavement or sidewalk or carpet or wood flooring or wherever you're at. one side at a time. Your hips should look like they're making a rainbow, which is why we call it rainbows. As many as you can. If you need to slow it down to control it, that's fine too. Only go as far as you can too, so that you can still get back up. And we're done. Everybody up, last one, switch kicks. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it. It's the last exercise of the superset. I know it's a difficult one. If you need to slow it down, make sure that you're still engaging that core. You should be pulling your leg up and crunching your torso down slightly when you kick, okay? 5 seconds, as many as you can. Go, 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 go. And rest. Nice. All right, we only have 30 seconds rest. We are doing the same exact thing 2 more times. And then you're done, okay? So you know what the exercises are now. Now focus on the form, okay? Focus on that form and do as many as you can. 10 seconds left. Let's get back down on the mat. Going into swimmers to start. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So for this one thing that I forgot to mention, I want to make sure that, sorry, I have a rock under my mat. Make sure your legs are straight and you're not bending at your knees, so that you're using your lower back and your booty to move those legs, okay? All right, all done. Flip on over for those boat crunches. Make sure the whole time you're pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Like I said before, if you need to, go ahead and touch your hands behind you. Try not to lean back on them though. Try and just touch them and focus on using it as balance, not as using it to do the movement, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Okay, a couple more. All right, flip on over. Again, we're doing rainbows, low plank, hip to hip. But I was saying at the end of the last one, for the last round, make sure you're only going down as far as you can and get back up comfortably while still working your core. Don't slack, but I don't want you to just fall over each time and not be able to get back up. All right, everybody up. Let's go. Let's do it. Last one, you get 30 seconds rest after this. Make sure you're engaging that whole core. When you kick your leg up, you should be doing a standing crunch when you do it. Pulling your leg up and doing a crunch from the top of your torso down just slightly to make sure you get that full flexion of your abdominal muscles. Almost there, almost there. And rest. 30 more seconds. You only have one more. One more superset and you are done, okay? You got this. Make sure you grab a quick drink of water. 10 more seconds. Let's head over to the mat again. Lay down on our stomachs. Get ready for those swimmers. 3, 2, and 1, go. For these, notice that my arms, my hands and my feet are never touching the ground when I do it. Make sure they're not touching the ground. You want to stay up the whole time. Keep moving, keep pushing. This is the last time through, you guys. You've got this. 5 more seconds of this one. Go, 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 go. All right, flip on over to boat crunches. Make sure that you've got the control on this one. Again, use your balance if you need to. Make sure your chest is up and out and your shoulders are back. Get nice deep breathing throughout the whole thing, okay? Don't go like this and hold your breath the whole time. Give oxygen to those muscles. All right, and flip on over, low plank into our rainbows. As many as you can, as many as you can. If you're at the point where you don't feel like you can move your hip to the ground anymore, hold that low plank. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. If that is what is getting you through it, do it. Just do where you're at right now, meet yourself there and hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, okay? All right, everyone up. Switch kicks. 15 more seconds. Five seconds. Let's go. You did that. Nice job. Ooh. Ooh, I had to join down that last one. That was good. All right, let's grab some water. Nice, deep breathing. Get some good deep breaths. If you sat down right away, because you're super exhausted from those last switch kicks, go ahead and stand up now. Because we still need to stretch it out. We need to do a slower cool down. Still don't want you to get tight and end up in pain, okay? Let's try and prevent that as much as we can. Although, I'm not gonna lie, you might be sore. But that's what you came here for, right? I hope so. All right, let's get started with our cool down. We're gonna do some more nice, deep breathing. All the way in, and all the way out. In, and out. One more. We're gonna go all the way in, and then at the top, when we breathe out, we're gonna bend over to the side. And over to the other side. Just do what is comfortable for you. Make sure you're breathing throughout the whole stretch. Everybody's got different flexibilities. I am more flexible front to back than I am side to side, especially after having a couple babies. So I'm working on building that back up right now. All right, back to the center. And you're gonna go all the way down, bend at the hips, bring it down as far as you can. And then I want you to just hang wherever is comfortable for you. If you need to brace yourself, that's fine. If you can, grab your elbows and just swing a little back and forth. Feel your spine opening up. Feel those muscles stretching in your back. All right, let's bring it up. One vertebrae at a time, nice and slow and controlled. Feel that stretch in your spine. All right, on our hands and knees, we're gonna go into cat-cow again, like we did for our warm-up. This time we're gonna hold each spot for a few seconds, okay? Hands and knees, and bring your back up, hold it, and down, and hold it. Make sure you're fully in that stretch. And up. And down. All right. Now let's go into child's pose. Bring your booty back. Stretch your arms out. Okay, now bring it up and forward into a seal pose. Stretch as much as you can, those front abdominals. That should feel amazing after that workout. All right, back one more time. and forward. All right, wonderful job today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you had a killer workout. If you need to do more stretching, please feel free to do some more stretching. If you feel sore later today, tomorrow, the next day, do some of those stretches again to help stretch everything out, okay? It's really, really good for your healing of your muscle. But make sure you're hydrating, make sure you're getting some good rest, and I will see you next time. Bye.